Okay, so we are going back to basics today and talking about the 3 things that every business needs to succeed. These are things that you literally can't make any money in your business without, and the higher of a level you get with each of these 3 things, the more successful your business will be. These are the 3 levers you can pull to grow your business.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Okay, so no need to beat around the bush. Let's just break it down immediately. The 3 things you need are people, product, and process. Starting out with people. Now, in order for your business to make any sort of money, clearly you need people to exchange value with. Unless your business literally has a printing press that is just pumping out the cash, you have to exchange value, right? You have to have something of value that people pay you for. Now, when I say that you can scale your business, you can grow your business by getting to a higher level with your people, I don't mean you need better people, of course, but you might need different people, and more people never hurts either. So for example, maybe you need to niche down and get more specific about exactly who you're helping, because then those people will be willing to pay you a higher price because you are offering them help that is more carefully tailored to what they need and can get them bigger and better results. Or maybe you haven't been clear about who your product is for, and so you've been simply attracting the wrong people. And then, as I mentioned, more people never hurt, so maybe you need to work on increasing the visibility of your business so that you can attract more potential customers. Okay, now let's move on to the second thing your business needs, and that is a product. As I mentioned before, for your business to make money, you need to have something that you sell. Now, I think that it's probably pretty clear here how upgrading your product could grow your business and especially grow your revenue in your business. Having a better product certainly can help, but the thing that you really need to focus in on, the most important aspect of your product, is the result that it gets for the customer. Now, if your product is higher quality, your customers are certainly more likely to see it as more valuable and therefore use it and get the desired result. That means that they'll be happier customers. It means that they will be satisfied with the amount that they paid you. It means that they'll be more likely to write you a testimonial and to refer your product to others. And so that is one of the main reasons why quality actually matters. It's because of the perceived value. People are more likely to use your product if they think that it will work. But when it really comes down to it, the most important thing about your product is, does it work? Can it get your customers the result that they are looking for that is the reason that they bought it? Now, aside from upgrading the product itself, we also have to think about how we are positioning the product. There's another P for you, positioning. Because your product could do something amazing, but if people don't understand what your product can do, then they're not going to be willing to pay you very much for it, or they might not be willing to buy it at all. So the 2 aspects of the product are how we're talking about the product and then the product itself. With the 3 things I'm talking about in this video, you can make any business be profitable, but that doesn't mean that every business can earn the same amount of money. Of course, some business models are just inherently better than others. Now, if you've been following my brand for any amount of time, then you probably know that one of my favorite business models is the membership business model. And that's because it allows you to earn consistent money month after month after month and have huge profit margins. If you're interested in starting a membership site of your own, then my top recommendation would be that you use Uscreen to do it. Uscreen is totally obsessed with helping creators to build memberships that not only bring them closer to their audience and form a real community, but also enable them to build a consistent, recurring source of income separate from advertising. Because I know that relying on YouTube's advertising dollars can sometimes be a little bit of a roller coaster. Well, when you build your membership with Uscreen, they help you build a solid business that creates that consistent revenue. Uscreen makes it so easy to set up an incredibly professional and just awesome looking membership. I think that one of the things that sets Uscreen apart from most of the other types of software you might use to set up a membership or to sell an online course is that Uscreen enables you to create your own app. Let me give you a few real life examples of people who have done this with Uscreen. One of them is Adrian from Yoga with Adrian. She created this app called Find What Feels Good, and you can see here what that looks like. We've also got Art for Kids Hub and the Art of Jiu-Jitsu app, as well as Jevon Dovey of Creator Film School, who created his app with Uscreen as well. As you can see, all of these apps just look incredible and so professional. They're honestly kind of giving you that Netflix vibe, and yet they took these creators such little time to set up because Uscreen really just takes care of all of the tech of it. Uscreen has already earned creators over $150 million and enabled them to attract over 9 million users to their membership sites and apps. Now, aside from making it really easy for your users to access your membership site by having an app for the membership site, the other thing that really keeps users engaged and coming back for more to your app or to your membership over and over again is by getting them engaged in a community. Now, this is something that most membership or course softwares do not offer, but Uscreen does. You can have a built-in community in your membership site or in your app. So instead of having like a Facebook group for your course or using a Slack channel for your membership, instead you can have it right there inside the membership or inside the app, where every time your users log in, they can interact with the other users. And by forming those strong relationships, they will be super, super sticky. They won't want to leave because they will want to keep connecting with those connections that they've made. So if you are a YouTuber or a video creator and you want to set up a membership of your own, definitely reach out to Uscreen and tell them what you want to create. After one call with their team, you will have an exact step-by-step plan for how you can make this happen. They will help you figure out the estimated revenue potential for your membership site idea, and you'll also have a much more solid understanding of exactly how much time this will take to set up so that you can make a really informed decision about whether or not this is the business venture that you want to pursue. By the way, when you reach out to Uscreen, tell them Gillian Perkins sent you. Third thing that your business needs to be able to succeed, to be able to make money, and that is a process. And here I'm talking about a sales process. How do you connect the people and the product? Because you could have people, you could have a huge audience, and you could also have an amazing product, but you still could fail to make any money if you don't have a system that connects those two things and enables and facilitates the people to buy the product. As I've said so many times before, literally every money-making business has a sales funnel. And a sales funnel is just another term for a sales process, which is that P that we're talking about here, the process that sells your product. What is your business's sales process? What does it look like? Do you have one right now? If so, how well does it work? There are these different stages in the sales process. First, you have to get the visibility. Then you have to turn that visibility into leads. Then you have to communicate with those leads and engage with them to warm them up and get them ready to buy. And then finally, you need some sort of process for actually closing the sale and a system that lets these potential customers purchase the product. So if you have a sales process right now, I want you to look at each of those stages of it and try to diagnose the strength of each of them. You can rank each one on a scale of 1 to 10. How strong is my visibility on a scale of 1 to 10? How strong is my lead generation on a scale of 1 to 10? How strong is my engagement on a scale of 1 to 10? And how strong is my closing on a scale of 1 to 10? And then what I want you to do is I want you to get to work on whichever area of those is the weakest, whichever one you gave the lowest ranking, because that is the weak link that is weakening your entire marketing chain and making your business unable to earn any more money than it is currently earning. Okay, and then finally, if right now you don't have a sales process in your business, if you don't have any way you're getting visibility or any way you are converting visibility into leads or engaging with those leads or closing the sale, if you're missing any one of those components, then you don't have a complete sales process, just know that you're not going to start making money until you have one. Now, this shouldn't necessarily be your priority because really you want to work on the people and the product first and then create the sales system to sell, because you can't create a sales system to sell if you don't have a product to sell or you don't have anyone to sell it to. So start with the people and the product, but then you do need to create that sales process. If you'd like to see what a sales process looks like in action in the real world, then check the description of this video for the link to get access to some videos that I recently recorded where I bring you behind the scenes in my own business and show you how one of my highest converting sales funnels works. In those videos, I show you the actual web pages that we use in the funnel. I break down the email sequences that drive people through it, and even the sales presentation that I give in it to close the sale. It's basically like I'm hacking my own funnel for you. If you've ever been curious about how one of your favorite experts turns their visibility, turns their audience into income, then this is basically like a mini masterclass of exactly that. Again, there is a link in the description that you can click to get access to those videos for free, so make sure you check that out. Now, next up, I've got a video for you about how to raise the perceived value of your product. Product, you know, it's one of those top 3 things you need to make money with your business. And I want you to be thinking about the format that your product will be in, or the type of product that you're going to sell, and how something as little as the particular word you use to describe your product can drastically change the price that people will be willing to pay for it. So whether you've already created your product and you would like to know how to raise the perceived value of it by simply changing the language that you use to talk about it, or if you haven't created your product yet, you're in that ideation stage right now, this is a really important concept for you to understand. So check out this video right here to learn how to raise the perceived value of your product.